good buy right now. Sweet heavens, no. Sweet heavens, no. But it was a great time to buy October 15th. Yes, October 15th. An entry, 1243. The price was at 1243. Three rising valleys, complex inverse head and shoulders. I don't care. They were bullish narratives. The breakout of the downtrend and the back test as support when it was once resistance. Everything was there. The stage was set. If you broke that 1243, it was off. Easiest trade of my life. Patrons, this was just set up for you, handed to you, hand delivered. This is why we got 400 and, what is it, no, 578 patrons. Gone. And it keeps going. It's funny though, at the profit taking level, it did that abandoned baby stuff, and it just keeps, it's at its highest point now. It's like, what the heck? What's going on? So no, there were areas, certainly, to get in on GBTC, but not now. You're buying, and the thing is, the premium's increasing the higher the price goes. So, right, I mean, I think the other day, you were getting like 84% exposure to Bitcoin buying GBTC, but now it's like only 70% exposure to Bitcoin buying GBTC. Oh yeah, gotta pin that to chat. That's right. Okay, it's pinned. Good news, if you're a gold holder, that critical support, we're getting away from it now, thankfully. Whew. It's a close one, dude. Real close one. You don't want to fall below this. If you fall below it, you're screwed. But you didn't. You fell in it, and you bounced pretty resoundingly. And now you're running on up, testing the heart line of the downtrend. You ever break that? I do think that you'll test 1900 again. Maybe even you'll get lucky and test 1920, or at least the top of the downsloping channel you're in. Right, the supply line up here. Pretty confluent with 1920. So nice engulfing candle. A couple days ago, you're just getting some fall through price action. Almost a miniature three white soldiers there. I like how the gold is back above the 200-day moving average. Ooh. You gotta stay above that, man. That's bad news. So everything's looking okay for gold again. It was getting scary. You come down to back test these areas and support before going higher.
Can we take a look at the cues? I don't think we have seen them in a while.
Is that a joint?
Wolfman, sure, we can look at the QQQ. When QQQ face tap. Technically all-time highs today, right? Technically. I mean, just barely. But you've kind of been stuck. I mean, you've been closing like within dollars 3 days in a row, right? Same thing. So, I mean, are there really even any gaps? I mean, there's the gap down here at 274. But yeah, you got to get above this. You're testing it. You're spending your time testing the old all-time high from September 2nd. I mean, this is definitely where you could say this might be a reversal area if you fall back below it. Right, where you could tumble all the way down to 268. Yep, that's support area. But if the bids come in and this is to continue, you know, then you're looking at possibly some sort of wow, that's a deep crab pattern, a 1618 potentially. Right, like if you stay above this all-time high after back testing it and you start really going again, I mean the target eventually would be $329. $329. That's pretty gorgeous though. Bearish deep crab. Big if we gotta get some more confirmation. Like I gotta feel. Let's see a big green candle up that gets us really separated from this September 2nd high, all-time high. Oh man, sorry about that. Someone should purchase some merchandise. E-Turn just bought a classic pullover hoodie. Patreon testimonial. Came for the tendies, but stayed for the community. Had no idea what I was doing when I first joined. A few months later, I'm position sizing, identifying patterns, exercising patience, making friends, and having fun. Thanks again, Kangs. Thank you, Etern, for the Patreon testimonial and supporting the stream by buying some merchandise. Thank you, dude. Wow, big time.
Bruh.
Cheers, dude. Good time to buy that hoodie, where it is getting colder, at least in the northern hemisphere.
Thoughts on Matic in the short/long term? Thanks, Buck.
Thank you, Timbo. Thoughts on Matic? Long term, short, no idea. Matic's very, very stuck in Stucksville, man. I don't even know why. Why is that there? I mean, so you really got. I like how you're above this congestion area. August 2019, December 2019, January 2020, June 30th, July 25th, right? I mean, over and over, you can see how often you're testing it, failing it, testing it, breaking it. So good news is you broke it, you back tested it, and now you're going. So your target's probably 2.296 pennies. Yes, it's crap. Soft target, but eventually, I mean, if this really gets going and Bitcoin, you know, doesn't crash and things get going, 2.743 cents would be the target from there. Right, that's a big reversal area. You ever break that? Wow, no idea, because you can see like the price action normally never sustains prices above 2.7 cents, but it does upthrust when it does break, and so you could go as high as friggin' 4.2 cents, of course, right?
Is that a join?
Or you can go as high as 3.2 cents, right? I mean, there's just no way of knowing the price action correlation above 2.7 cents is sometimes insane. So that could be, that's the massive breakout potential area. So it's okay for now. It got in a lot of trouble, you know, caught some bids, and now it's trying to hold support, you know, that goes all the way back to, geez, you know, like June of 2019. So 2.2 cents, but really 2.7 cents.
From Blockcard, earning 6% back and supporting at the same time. Great channel, bro.
Thanks, Joshua, for the 5. And the kind words. Not sure about the other stuff. Okay. Yeah, not much to talk about after that, man. I mean, like, you know, what else can you do? 2.7 cents is no man's land. It's insanity, not really, some insanity. So it's hard to target, but we do know it could go literally ape-S Matic above 2.7 cents, potentially, all right? Yep, yeah, that was another something that came out. I don't really follow it, but I could try to find it real quick. Just gotta give me a minute. Yeah, some sort of I don't know, maybe I won't find it, never mind. Something about hash ribbons, like showed a buying signal, but you know, whatever, man. Oh, and by the way, GBDC's premium hit a 6-month high. That's what it was.
Quick look at BCH.
Is that a join?
So BK Trap, thanks, man. Sure, 291, down 1% today. Lots of sideways stuff. Hey, good news is you're above 280, 278, right? You break, so you hold this long enough, you're going to 328 again. Pretty easy.
Will there be a Patreon hangout tonight?
All right, Timbo. Yes, there will be yes, it's Patreon night. Every Thursday night is Patreon night. If you're new to that, just understand, like, we do a pregame, right? There's 2 streams every Thursday for the most part, unless something insane happens. And 30 minutes before the night live stream, we all hang out for 30 minutes, talk on Discord, and then I go live, and then I come back, and we're all talking in the voice chat on live stream. So everyone, you know, it's probably going to be insanely lit this time. I mean, hopefully people know about it and are aware, the new patrons. But that's just a thing. It's just another added amenity.
Hey man, hope everyone is doing well. Can we take a look at Abby? I took a trade on Flag Breakout with measured move $120. BTC pair also looking good. Any way of getting extra targets? Cheers, smile.
Thank you.
Hey brother, first time on the stream. I like the setup. Also, can we look at shop?
I don't know what that is. Is it a stock? Probably not. Oh, it's a $10 minimum for legendary S coins like that. I've never heard of in my life. So, yeah. But you know, it's $5. Dude, it's just a rule. Okay, if I've never heard of the S coin, it's not on my watch list. I don't look at it regularly. Whatever that is, you're the first person. I stream like every day, like 1,600 live streams in like less than 3 years, and it's like you're the first person to ever request that. I've never heard of it. So like, it's $10 minimum for that stuff. It's crap probably. Okay, I mean most likely it is. I don't know. I haven't looked at this crap in a while, but when we did look at it, it sure broke out, and it's sure been going nuts.
Not great, not terrible.
Can VTK Picket Last Time BTC Brock Z 2013 ATH 2016-2017.
Sure, comrade. Thank you, dude. Okay, so probably a nice uptrend or something. I love I love how it back tested that moving average right there. I don't know, man. Oh, that's really, really nice right there. So you're nearing the top of it. I mean, you probably could top out at $100. It's $91. Jeez. So $100, $99, probably that target. Bull flag. Are you saying this was the bull flag? It's kind of tough. I mean, it was nice sideways consolidation. You know, like a little rectangle here. I think the measure moves hit. So I think your upside is probably $100. If you just got an upsloping resistance there. This somewhat large channel, right? So you hit that, you could sell off, back test the heart line, and go again. Very little data on this one. Positive Momo's building, you're barely ever bought. So yeah, there's room to run. Nice bullish engulfing candle yesterday. Then you're getting immediate fall through. So you'd think $100 would be the target, but Bitcoin crashes. Nope, not gonna happen. It's gonna reverse bad, just like everything else in this you know, this market. So yeah, man, probably $100. That's probably a supply line up there. Okay. Now, if you want to do, if you're saying screw the channel, dude, I don't believe in upsloping resistance. Like, okay, whatever, man. I mean, you go high to low Fibonacci. You're already at a 1272 Fib extension potential reversal area. So, you know, the 1414 is 9639, and the gold mean ratio is 103.04 up there. So those are also ways to target if you don't think that's valid, which seems like it very well could be. Okay.
Curious if the old setup from August 3rd on Kron is still valid for the
Is that a joint?
At that time, it was sprung in back to size line with potential inversing
I
to death.
think it held
Thanks,
on.
Mitch. Kron.
I think yeah, we'll look at it. So was the Bitcoin 2013. Yeah, just give me a second, all right? I got to go back in time. We gotta go through tripping through time. He wants to see a 2013 all-time high. So last time we broke it. He's talking about this right here. All right. He's like, what happened? You know, we tested it, we dumped, then we rallied, we up thrusted through it, and we failed and had a huge shakeout before insanity, literal insanity, right? We're at what? pretty much at the highest point after it broke out again. It went from 1177 all the way up to in 60 days, Bitcoin appreciated in value 154.6% before the major reversal. But then after that, it went again. And then look, it even dumped to back test it as support when it was resistance became support, and then went once more, right? So that's what happened in 2013, if you're asking, right? You were already in a very, very well established uptrend. Okay, that's similar to what we're doing now. First time, it looks like you just got freaked out and dumped. Kind of reminds you of Thanksgiving. Second time, we haven't done that. We haven't had this false breakout, premature breakout, and the sell-off to just make another higher low. And then look here. You know what's so nice about it? It's so freaking gorgeous. Oh, I love it, man. All right. You had a low, then you had a higher low, all above the 200-day moving average. But look at this level of clear, discernible, hidden bullish divergence. Impending price action, continuation to the upside just before you blew up to the upside. So there was an edge here, a daily edge on Bitcoin. What a blessing. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? I mean, whatever. People, you request it. You can do it tripping through time, man. 154% increase in value in 2 months, 60 days. Now, 2017, 2016, 2017, I don't understand what you mean about that. Oh, never mind. I got you. I know what you're saying now. Gotcha. I think this would satisfy your request, right? Okay. What's up, yard guy? Get wrecked, dude. Timbo, did you tip 10? I saw 777 when you said spin though, so you know it's like $10 minimum for attempts on my life, right? Yeah, but Bitcoin Cash, man. Yeah, sorry, I think I got distracted. I think anything above 278 eventually we'll see 328. You ever break 328? Well, then you're looking 352. There's a lot of resistance here, man. This is not like a lot of others. This one has kind of done its own thing. There's so much. You're in the dead middle too, where it's like, what is the path of least resistance? I think there's I don't know. The path of least resistance, it could be either one. It could be down or up in this situation. So, dude, there's just so much resistance here on Bitcoin Cash. It's not the same chart as Litecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin itself, and many others. So very choppy.
Can you give us your thoughts on $CRV? Merry Christmas, bro.
So Raj, Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you, dude. I'll be getting that Christmas tree up on stream soon. I'm incrementally implementing it. As you can see behind the chat box, there are Script Day stockings. There's a nice, warm, cozy fire. Hope you're all feeling the warmth from that this evening. Are you talking about CRV, the S coin? Because you did a $, which means like stock. Normally people don't do $signs before CRV. You probably mean CRV, I guess, right? This is just one of those where it's like, what do you even do with it, man? Very little. I mean, a higher low. Congratulations on your higher low on CRV. I know. Like, terrible start. Awful start. Yep, nice rounding out. This was one thing. It was like coming to back test. I don't even know where it reversed. It was like this. I mean, it's like you broke all these resistance points, and so the next resistance is probably 95 cents. You break that, then it's just like one at a time. 113, 15, and then after that it's 164. So you have like some resistance you got to deal with coming up. But if it can never break 113.5, sorry, 113.5, you're probably going to 164. That's where it could start getting a real nice move up. But yeah, after all this selling, something changed, right? Something that you really haven't done much of ever on the history of this chart, and that is you made you've rounded out the momentum, right? Like look at the acceleration of selling, how violent it was, the downside. Then that selling was still bad, still really bad, but then all of a sudden, whoa, the angle of descent started to change. The selling became less and less severe, and then all of a sudden instead of making lower lows, you showed the same low. And now, a higher low. Momentum shifting definitely looks possible. Back above the 200 moving average. You never really spent any time ever above the 200 moving average. You're now above it. Very good. So you break 95 cents, 113, you break 113, 164, you break 164, probably going up to 214. Okay, that's CRV. Yep, Momo shifting.
Bruh.
Yeah, this is the Honda CRV. Just as bad as the vehicle, the chart. Is anyone here? Can y'all hear me? Stream live? Okay. Seems like the SHA is bots or paid shills. Go figure. Pump and dump. Yep. Nope. Not looking at SHA no matter what now. Sorry, dude. Wow, dude, this is what I'm talking about. Literally, we just witnessed why the precedence exists for major S coins being a $10 minimum requirement. We just witnessed it. So if you were ever being like, I can't believe this guy setting a $10 minimum on S coins, now you know he wasn't the first, and he certainly won't be the last. Get freaking wrecked. Wow. Unbelievable, dude. I mean, so believable, I guess. So, Bitcoin daily again. You got 1 minute, so it's local on the 8s. We'll go.
Bruh.
You're not going to close your highest level of all time. You're not going to close higher than you closed November 30th. Pathetic. But GBTC, institutional FOMO, is real. Will they get crushed?
KCW super chatted $30.
What's up, Casey?
Hot dog buns. Come 8 to the pack because the buns are baked in clusters of 4 in pans designed to hold 8 rolls. You need to purchase 5 bags of 8 to the pack buns and 4 10 to the pack hot dogs to break even.
Thank you, KCW, for the hot dogs. Thank you, dude. And $30 super chat. Thank you, dude. New day has been born. Jesus chimes. Let's go. I thought he was about to start singing the song Hot Dog Buns or whatever that you used to play on the recorder. Isn't it? Amen. All right, I'm in the chat. Bitcoin frozen in time? Nah. That was a pathetic close. I mean, at least on the 4 hour. Like, really, dude? So again, man, looking pretty good on the daily histogram, but you're attempting your rally on the 4 hour and you have not made a higher high yet, so. Does, though, have that really nice looking, God, it's so 2017 right now. Like, of course, it very well could dump, you know, but God, it's just showing, like, it's burnt in my memory, these little stupid cup with handles, and everyone would just be like, look, it's a cup with handle. I don't know, man, it's a cup with, but it just explodes to the upside. So many S coins were doing it too on the 4 hour and stuff, and it's just like, everything's a cup with a handle, and they all keep playing out. Everyone's a genius in the 2017 market. It was insane. I don't think it's been near as easy this time around, but Jimmy the man.
Bruh.
Bear Shabana baby goes in the chat.
Jeff Miller tipped $30. Bullish abandoned baby stuff on TSLA on the 4 hours. Daily, hidden bullish divergence on the 1 hour. 4 hour and I think the weekly too. Bull flag too perhaps? I'm up 30% since early fall when I found the stream. Thanks Mitch, another Patreons too.
Boom, Jeff, man, thank you so much for the contribution. Glad to hear you're gaining value out of the Patreon. Glad you're making sick, fat, stupid gains. Yeah, Tesla got upgraded today by Goldman Sachs. $780 price target. Has exceeded the ascending triangle's measured move. It's up like 5+%. We can take a quick gander at it. Bitcoin 19,410. It's not doing anything, man. Okay, just relax. All right, it's just, I don't know. Abandoned baby on the daily, you say? Could be. It's a potential, right? A potential abandoned baby. It would have to gap down tomorrow and test 568 and close down here to be confirmed. It's a three, the bearish abandoned baby or bullish abandoned baby is a 3 Japanese candlestick pattern, not a 2. So you got 1, you got 2, you'd have to have 3. And it's really in a weird spot, right? You don't, look, man, the bearish abandoned babies, you want to have, right, the price action, and then the gap down, and then the doji morning star, and then a gap up, right? That it needs to be the bottom. This right, my God, hold on. This right here is weird. I mean, it's like not like, where is it? Contact, is it a top? Is it a bottom? I don't know, man. I think it's just the fact that it's gapping up. It got that that price increase, right? The Goldman Sachs right here. That is Goldman Sachs target. We're gonna make it a gold. There you go, the Goldman Sachs price target. So that would like double up, you know, the measured move or whatever that you already had. And that would be probably some stupid fib extension too, right? High to low, 2618. Yep, there you go. Why did Goldman Sachs probably give you a 780? Not 800, not 700, not 1,000, not 900. Probably because their analysts were like high to low, major discernible previous swing high to low, 2618 fib extension. It's literally $780. Boom. Fibonacci, man. Probably that. Wow, so they say 780 randomly, right? Because there's no support resistance looking left. All you have are outer fib extensions now. Above 780 is 952, the 3618 fib extension. So there you have it. How do you make a fundamental target of 780 randomly? Wouldn't you just say 799, 800, or 700, or 725? No, it was literally confluent with the 2618. And we just did this. You saw it live. It's like, I don't know. It's like, yeah, probably there it is. Yeah. So let's look at congratulations, Tesla, man. Congratulations. It's amazing. It's freaking price action's a beast. Can't be stopped for now. All right. Now he said something about a bearish divergence too on it. Oops, sorry. Oh, 60-minute. Hidden bullish divergence in the 4-hour. Ooh, that's spicy. I mean, maybe. Kind of. I don't know if that's a swing low. I mean, you're probably looking. This is the real swing low. Yeah, that's kind of checking your math there. I don't. God, I guess maybe it is a little bit of hidden bullish divergence there. Maybe. If any asset's gonna let something like that crap play out, it would probably be Tesla. But it's struggling here. Really struggling at what, dude? The high to low golden mean ratio. The 1618 is exactly where it's. You know, the 100% measure move of the ascending triangle. That's where it's consolidating. It's chopping around. It can't break it yet. Guess sell orders, sell wall, something like that up there. It's all the Fibonacci, man. Sorry, get wrecked, Bitcoin. Doing nothing. Same with altcoins. I mean, everything's, you know, on the new day that started 6 minutes ago. Everything else kind of playing ball, you know, selling off too a little bit. Still flabbergasted by GBTC's chart. It's just nuts. Yeah, let's look at total real quick. Total market, right? I mean, it hit that zone, the reversal, major reversal zone. It hit it, bounced, and it's literally not moved. I mean, in days, right? It hasn't moved since November 26th when it bottomed
Can
out.
we check out Dollar Bean? I'm hoping for a pullback. Crossed fingers.
Manuel, I don't know what that is.
3.6. Not great or terrible.
Never heard of him in my life.
Yes, tank UFZ3 back in time. Showing some scary similarities on BTC daily price action Massey and RSI as May 6 to May 20 of 2020.
It's in English, but I don't understand what it said. Scary similarities on Bitcoin daily price action MACD RSI is May 6th. It's unique. I mean, the similarities, they could be there, they could repeat, but at the same time, every market situation is unique. It's much different than May, right? How many new developments, how many things have happened fundamentally since May, right? I mean, you got the halvening that occurred, right, in May, I think. May, right? April, May. And then you got more and more money printing, stimulus bills passed since then. Well, like one or two anyway, big money. I mean, since then, you got central banks that have, like, all of them talked about legitimacy and the direction of the digitization of all fiat, all currency, right? I mean, and since then, you've got all these institutions that are literally endorsing Bitcoin. I mean, there's so much that's happened since May. It's kind of crazy to think about. So I don't know, man. Sure, because it happened then doesn't mean it's gonna happen now, So let's look at B-Vol again. I don't think it's moved at all. We're just checking up on these. No, man, just kind of in dead middle. Maybe a potential reversal area could be considered. It's just the heart line kind of sideways, the midpoint, equilibrium level of this oscillating chart that goes up and down. So maybe it reverses there or sells off or just moves down, and then eventually, though, you think if history repeats itself, 106 to 121, the volatility would get really high. I defeat all men, soon I defeat real champion. Sure, John, man. Until we hear what we want to believe. If you're talking about Bitcoin, I believe it, man. Yeah, so this is what happened, Larry. Thank you, Conspiracy. The hash ribbon. Hold on a sec.
Thoughts on CPH, ASS. Got in at 0.034.
Penny stock,
CPI.
hype.
Would love to re-enter on pullback. Pod stocks flying with news of UN reclassification.
It's China to me. China.
Is it good to stake Cardano ADA at Atomic Wallet?
No idea, Joshua. You could ask the chat. They'll probably have better information. I'm simple TA, man. I like the charts. I like trading. And, a lot of the other stuff's like beyond me in the crypto sphere. So there are probably better influencers to ask about that than me. So, just deferring that question to the chat. Okay. So, and thank you, Sned. We'll look at it. All right, your Australian penny stock might. But what is it? Your hash ribbon. This is the minor capitulation. Is the red or something? And every time you see red, it's normally when price will increase. So I don't know. I mean, you're not showing the chart that has the indicator that went blue, the blue dot. That's what I'd read about today. So it's almost like a moving average, right? 30-day. So eventually you hit that again, I guess. I don't know how to even read this chart, really. It's kind of weird. But the hash ribbon is a market indicator that assumes that Bitcoin tends to reach a bottom when miners capitulate. There you go. I.e., when Bitcoin becomes too expensive to mine relative to cost of mining. The hash ribbon indicates that the worst of the miner capitulation is over when the 30-day moving average of the hash rate crosses over the 60-day moving average. Switch from light red to dark red areas. Times when this occurs and the price momentum switches from negative to positive have shown to be good buying opportunities. Switch from dark red to light red, and I guess we're in the light red. We went from dark red to light red. I don't know. Again, man, it's kind of tough. This is going kind of a little, it's technical, I guess, but it's kind of like goes beyond traditional technical analysis that we apply in here every day, right? Bueller. Thanks again for conspiracy. Contribution to the stream by saying that stuff, by posting all that. Oh, is that what it is? Here it is. This is Marbob posted this. Yeah, that's what I saw earlier on that article. Right here, the hash ribbon or whatever the indicator is went blue today, and it. I mean, it seems almost like a histogram, right? Like this is like the MACD histogram shows a bunch of red, and then when it begins to go green, that's like the beginning. The bulls get the ball, and so you could see, I guess, maybe divergence of whatever's happening here. You know, well, you break away from this red area, these lines, and then they diverge. So man, buy signal today, but and it's so weird. How's there buy signal going on these weird Bitcoin only type variables, right? And then GBTC closes at its highest level in multiple years, but Bitcoin spot price is not at the highest levels in multiple years because it's lower than it was just days ago, November 30th. It's very, very interesting stuff going on. It's crazy. I mean, it's like the argument just keeps somehow building fundamentally for Bitcoin. It's crazy every day. You just keep getting like stacks of people, like lawyers coming in with arguments, fundamental arguments, throwing them down on the table. Yeah, here's another bank. Here's another institution that's going in on Bitcoin. Here you go. Here's your technical weird ribbon going blue. And then just the evidence, or just the the argument, the bullish argument just keeps climbing, keeps growing. Sitting on that judge's desk, and he's just like, what can we do, man? There's too much overwhelming evidence right here for Bitcoin fundamentally. Hash ribbons, yeah, yes, sure. Doesn't that make me scared? No, nothing makes me scared. Like, no. Because I know, I have the mentality that anything's possible. That tomorrow we could wake up and it's down $2,000. And happens later. I could wake up tomorrow, it's up $2,000.
It's short. Hey, can you check John Deere? No?
What's up, yard guy? Yeah, we'll look at John Deere.
We're gonna buy STX. They have some type of proof of transfer method where you earn BTC while you hold it.
I don't know. The only STX I know about is Seagate. Seagate technology on the stock market. Maybe like hard drives and thing. Can't remember. STX. It's the only STX I know. So he's asking about it. See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like crypto, all these new things coming out, and it's like they're all like, I only know the traditional tickers, and now it's like all these weird, crazy tickers have the same tickers as the stocks I know of, right? That I'm familiar with. It's weird. CBH. Pharmaceutical. Well, I mean, nothing you can really up 13+% today. But if you got in on it, congratulations. I think targeting would be pretty easy here. All-time highs on volume on the daily. Not really much. Hey, you know what's? Look at this, dude. I get it. Was it all-time lows? But look at the. This is Jesus divergence, pretty much, man. The Jesus divergence, where it just was so much of it. It just kept happening over and over and over again on the RSI, and something finally gave where the sellers were just so exhausted, and you just in 1-2 swift days just blast off. I mean, it's a God, man, in like what? At its highest point today, it was up 324% in a week in 7 trading days. So what is there to talk about now? Well, I mean, you got a local little high here, high-low here. Did you broke it? Oh man, that's like a freaking, that's a Can someone tell me what this pattern is? This Japanese candlestick right here. This is a Japanese candlestick. Someone tell me. A little trivia for you, chat. What is it, man? Tell me. I know you know it. No, there's one answer. That's it. There's only one answer here. There you go. Someone finally got it. Yep. We got more right answers coming in. Well, what happened? Oh, it's open. Yeah, because Australia. Well, just a second ago. All right, never mind. This is over. Open. Okay. I'm thinking about the stock market. It's Australian stock market. So whatever. If, you know, the education was for the fact of if it was closed like that. It's obviously not. That, though, yes, correct. At the time when I asked, Gravestone Doji was correct. And that can often sometimes signify a reversal to the upside or downside. But it's not that. So forgive me, you know, look at a lot of assets. So anything above 10 cents, you're good, right? Anything above 10 cents, eventually you could find your way to 19 cents, which is the low from January 2017. There's very little low, like straight down, straight up, straight down. So anything above 10 cents could eventually find its way at 19 cents. There's very little resistance here. But I mean, my God, you just heard me. 300+% in 7 days is unreal. That's crazy. There's a gap here that will probably could fill. And then from there, if you can hold 10 cents as support, yeah, 19 cents, right? So that's cool, man. Unreal, man. Unfreaking real. So this is John Deere. 3618 reversed. Super bullish trend, so doesn't make much of a retrace and then runs again. Yeah, this is what happens, man, on assets with fundamental backing. There was bearish divergence on the daily, everything, and it just reversed back to the upside. So failed harmonic. Weird, dude. Thank you for your money. Thanks for the money, dude. Okay, so, hey, man, back to the drawing board on this one. It just keeps going. Doesn't want to stop. It had, well, you know, here's the thing, though, right? I mean, you could just extend this up, and now you've got an argument for triple RSI, bearish divergence. Not on the MACD. You only have the divergence on the RSI. That's really bad. I mean, that's eventually this will dump, man. Eventually, you think it would if that's gonna play out right there. That's it. Just it's very powerful, very bullish trend on John Deere, and I think it's my yard guy that keeps buying up the shares. Doesn't let this thing dump. But you think that would play out? But we'll see. Just remember, triple RSI bearish divergence now. There was just double, now it's triple. So argument just continues here on a kind of a weak rally. Potential three-line strike. I mean, three-line strikes don't mean crap until the fourth candle happens. There's three candles, then there's a fourth one, and the fourth one's literally, it's like, hey, it exists. So you're no three-line strike. That would mean we'd have to get another green day and then a huge violent red day to engulf all three candles. That's way too premature to even talk about that as an idea. Wow, John Deere, unreal. No three-line strike. Not even close. I just, again, the history on the daily, it looks good. I mean, even the 4 hour, yeah, it's like, well, it's losing its negative momentum. It's starting to build again, but you think eventually it goes to neutral and then goes positive on higher prices. The daily and the 4 hour are setting up, like the oscillators are set up like, oh, it's about time, chat. It's about time for history to be made. Real history, not this freaking joke. December 1st that ran up, tested, and hit all-time highs, then had a 10% price swing, right? We're talking real history. That's the way the oscillators on the daily and maybe 4 hour, they've been, if you get some bids here, they're both setting up for much higher prices, okay? Well, imagine spamming a request on an asset. That like, you know, that makes me never want to look at it ever, right? Just so you know. You spam a request, that's like a demand. Oh, it's contact. Killing me, man. So Patreon night tonight, yep. 30 minutes before the stream, we'll be doing a voice chat. Bring your own beer. Or, you know, the devil's lettuce if that's legal in your state, province, country, whatever. It's whatever, man. Or water, or coffee. It doesn't matter, dude. I'm just saying we try to let loose and enjoy ourselves and look back on the week that once was, right? The current week we're in or whatever. But at least 7 days from the last Patreon stream we had, right? Yeah, VeChain's up 1.8%. Yep. It is definitely outperforming. It's definitely been a big winner the past few days. Wi-Fi is up 1.89% on the new day. Nothing else though. ZRX up 0.66%. VeChain, man, very good. It's popping. The target's 1.88 cents again. 1.99 cents. Got to test that once more. Definitely looks like we're talking harmonic stuff. XA, BC, and then D. Wow, this thing could go 1618 just happens to be
Sending
the
LTC
top.
from Litecoin
The
block
literal
card is a borrowing
top.
holding crypto as collateral thing good to do.
Sending Litecoin from Litecoin block card is borrowing and holding crypto as collateral. Yeah, I don't know, man. Chat, what do you think? Is that a good thing to do? Sending Litecoin to from Litecoin block card is the borrowing and holding crypto as collateral. Is that good? Chat, yes, no, maybe so. I don't know. So that's where you could be headed. I mean, that's the pattern completion zone of it, and this is a bearish crab, but it bodes well if it's going to play out, right? I mean, like if it's doing the XABCD stuff, upside is 2.2 pennies, almost unbelievable, because that's that's higher than, I mean, that's as high as you got in August. Okay, don't count it out. VeChain's doing really well, outperforming most altcoins the past few days.
Quick look at BSV. Thanks.
Okay. I mean, someone wanted me to look at this, which is like Beam, BEEM, but Beam Global. The ran up, it hit the high, that high from May of 2010, and reversed to fill a gap. There's no real support solidly between $21.61 and $33. So if you're in the dead middle of it, I got nothing for you. It's already had a nice move up. So is that a bull flag? I really don't know, man. Right? There's no edge here. I did like the accumulation that was occurring, and it kind of just went like parabolic, right? BSV. What's the ticker? BSV to USD. Fine. BSV to USD. Looks a lot like Litecoin in a way. Pretty simple range here. Lower end
Hey,
of
how
it.
is EOS
Like the higher
/
low.
looking like?
trash. But we'll look at it, man. Yeah, lower end of the range, I guess. Not at your lowest level, right? 140 or 150 is probably the best entry here. It's just a big range, a big rectangle. So you think if it, I like how it ran up and dumped, and then when it dumped, it made a higher low than that low before it from November 5th. So that means that the target on this asset is either 146 again or 227. That's about it. That is about it. Unfortunately, it's not very good for reward to risk an entry here. It's not so strategic because it's so far away from where it could go again before bouncing and running to the upside. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the oscillator on the 4 hour looks ready for upside. It does look like it's ready to go green again. So holding that 200 moving average. If this holds, I mean, you're talking target is 227 eventually. Okay, big range, 227 up there, okay? Things get really bad, target's 146. We'll see if it holds. Might be a good entry, but as you've seen, it's already hit that multiple times. And this last time it was unable to hit that bottom again, which is good. Too many market participants own BSV right now than before, so you may not get that opportunity at that really juicy low, right? So again, if this holds, eventual target 227 on BSV, okay? BK Trav, thanks 420. Okay, so we can go to EOS like you requested. A lot of chop, man. A lot of chop. Had this big run and then dump. Hit a big potential reversal area. And what'd it do? Lo and behold, it reversed. Just like everything else. And it's rallying like everything else. Its oscillator looks like everything else. It just looks very, almost identical to BSV right there on the oscillators, right? Bullish convergence, higher lows. You get above 311, you're going to 330. You break 330, you're going to 368. You break 368, you're going to 423. That's all there is to it, man. Is there an edge here besides the convergence? Not really. I do like the rounding action. I like the higher low than previous low. So this definitely has the opportunity to keep running to the upside like all the rest of the altcoins, if Bitcoin lets it. If Bitcoin rallies, EOS will eventually see 368 again. I'm telling you, EOS will see 368 if Bitcoin's going all-time highs and higher, eventually. And then after that, 423, and after 423, well, you're probably going to 531, okay? Alvaro, man, let's go!
Bruh.
It's a good moment for Chainlink.
Is it a good moment? It's been good, right? It had that higher low, bounced, and all that. We'll look at it, okay? That's it on EOS. You hold 282 long enough, which you did, you'll see 311. You thrusted through it, saw 330, you dumped, and now you're testing 311 as a resistance, but if Bitcoin keeps going, you'll break that, so you see 330 again, you break 330, you're going to 368, 423, 531. Those are your targets, man. Like without an oscillator, an edge, an actual strategic entry or anything like that, that's all I can tell you, the ifs. If Bitcoin rallies, this is where those are the critical targets for EOS on the way up, all right? Well, eventual target again is like up at like 1565, top of the channel. Nice. Bitcoin's 19,511 for now, right? Asia is awake, right? They are awake. So it's like 1569, the top of the channel. Whoops. You ever break that? The same target you were at before, which is exactly where it reversed. Why? Because that's what we do. We look for potential reversal areas, candle high closes, and what do they do? What do assets do when they hit them? They hit them, and then maybe they run out of intraday, and then they reverse at them. Okay, so if Link breaks that 1560, then you're going to 1647 again. You break 1647. You're probably eventually going to see 1918 again. Okay, I mean after 1650, if you ever break 1650, that's the next target. 1918. You could have a huge market bid price from 1650 to 1918. Okay. It just continually making higher lows. What I really love about Link right now, so healthy, hidden bullish divergence. It's still maturing. It's still getting better. So if Bitcoin keeps up this rally, Link's gonna do things, just like it did before. Once you get above a certain resistance, 1330, where do you go? You probably go to these next targets. You hit them. You hit two of the three before dumping. But now there's an edge on Link on the daily, and it's implying impending price action continuation to the upside. So if the TA is respected, that's it. Okay, good luck, Link. Good luck on your hidden bullish divergence, man. Pray for Bitcoin. That's all I'll tell you. If you like Link, pray for Bitcoin. It looks okay. Looks fine. Daily looks good. Alvar, thanks again for the $50 freaking contribution. Kangs, dude. Oh my god, what is that? Who is doing this? Disgusting, man. Wow. Wow, dude, that's cool. Hey, Scuba Steve, watching the stream now, the fellow patron Mark a lot. Look at this. We got people watching the stream right now. You're famous, man. You're on TV. Say, hey, mom, what's up? Thank y'all for supporting the stream and watching. Being patrons, all right? Thank y'all. Hopefully y'all have gotten a lot of value out of it. I think y'all have said that before, so thanks a bunch. Very cool. Why did that make you hungry? Because it's probably, you know, cheese has an endorphin in it called casomorphin. So that's what happens, right? We know cheese makes us feel good in ways. So we like cheese on a lot of things. That's cheese overload. That's like doing crack or something, you know? The bro community, like a fish, yeah, whatever that is. Oh yeah, Kron, my bad, dude. Sorry, getting a decent amount of requests today. So, did it all start with that harmonic? Yes, that's exactly how it all started. Now, yeah, it went up just a little bit lower, but without any changes. And no damn. Look, man, remember, the congestion area. You hold this area long enough, you could be kicked. You've done it, man. Yes, it's still perfect. You broke out. You kind of back tested. Look at that back test before going higher. Yep. And what could happen? Well, we got targets up here between 1207 and 1703 for a common retrace. This is what I'm talking about, man. This is how you could be a king. 3 rising valleys, bullish Gartley, at a congestion area. Fantastic. That's what you want. That's exactly what you want to see. Hey, I know some asset that looks like that in the crypto market. No way, dude. You can't be serious. That's nuh-uh. How could we ever find something so beautiful like this in the crypto market when Bitcoin's near all-time highs? Well, you got to look at an asset called ZRX that had a magnificent run where a weekly all targets were hit and exceeded on this one back this summer. Went too high too fast, been correcting ever since, but here's the news, man. The top of the major range, you fell below it, you're back above it, you're back testing that support. Oh my god, the upside potential is crazy. It is literally insane. Crazy upside potential on ZRX. We're talking between 55 to 70 cents where it would just go if it was a common retrace. But if we're talking the next level where there's swing high, 73 cents. You know, I get it. There's 52.85 cents. That's where it reversed last time. That's where it ran up and reversed. But dude, I'm telling you, that reversal was so good because look, you can see what's happened. We've sprung and now we're back testing the spring of the critical ice line from December 2018, March 2019, right? Over and over and over. Upside potential extremely high on ZRX. Just telling you, man. Don't say you weren't warned. You never talked about ZRX, man. GearX. If this goes up and you miss out on it, such a great area to know where to and how to manage your risk too, because you know you don't want nothing to do with ZRX below 35 cents. Nothing. But above it, it could go to moon. Big moon. Yeah, call it inverse. Call it all you want, dude. I mean, like, it doesn't. I don't have to identify it as any kind of pattern. I don't have to name it. Okay, it's not much of a real right shoulder. You know, it's just correlation to trend lines from history. All you need to do here. Okay. Luke, yes, pretty much. Pretty much it can. It's unbelievable in a way. If you want to learn more about how to identify assets at areas of value to gain an edge in the market, and you want to support the stream, the best way to do it is joining the Patreon. 3rd of the month is the 3rd best day to join the Patreon. The billing starts on the 1st, so still great value areas to join, where you get trade setups, you get education, and you get an extremely active, very active, helpful community while you're on this journey learning how to trade. Well, you'll have all the support you'll ever need in our Patreon, dude, in the Patreon Discord chat. So check it out. Well worth the investment. You can ask all the patrons. They'll attest for that. All freaking, how many now? All 578. We're an army of traders. A fraternal order. So on back to Litecoin. One thing we didn't mention on Litecoin, on the 4 hour, okay, couple of handle men, strategic entry, but the daily, we omitted the daily, where it is undeniable, textbook hidden bullish divergence that has gone green. So you really do need help on Bitcoin here, which it looks like you're getting a little bit, you know. So it did bullishly engulf 2 days ago, which was technically yesterday, but actually it was yesterday, but technically 2 days ago. You engulfed above what? Ah, yes, you engulfed above what was once resistance is now support. That's not a joke, dude. Those are things to take heed of. Okay, and this thing's almost at $90 now. Impending price action, continuation of the upside implied on Litecoin, and on the 4 hour is your pretty freaking textbook cup with handle, man. It's almost Hey Song time. I hope so, man. I'd love to play the Hey Song this stream. I'd love the Hey Song to be playing, and we have a marathon stream, and it's so crazy that it runs into the Patreon stream, but that rarely happens. I think it's happened twice in history, and I've done like how many streams, you know?
Quick look at the eye.
Sorry, $10 minimum on trash to never look at, like YFII. Now I'll look at YFI, but not YFII. Sorry, dude. Dude? Come on, man. We got rules.
Love the stream, Mitch. Could you check this coin for any value? Our inside seeker is stake, if not acro. 0.018000000 EDH.
Did you say steak? Yeah, it's steak. Steak. We've already looked at it. Oh my god, I don't know when we looked at it, but it was the Jesus, dude. It was the Jesus, man. Oh my god. This still looks unbelievable. When did we look at this? It had to have been like sometime in November. Beautiful. This could moon. Very possible. You're at value areas. Target would be $25 eventually, if you could believe it. You probably can't now, though. And it's not much data. Kind of weak. Kind of scrubby. That divergence continued. Oh, look at the continuation of that divergence on the RSI. Yep, it's either, you don't want anything to do with this asset below $7. Below $7, get out. You're out. No, not financial advice. I'm just saying, one doesn't want anything to do with it. How to size up risk is extremely easy on this one because of where it is. Value levels. Right below the previous low, and then your target, boom, 50%. That's 3.72 to 1 reward to risk. But the problem is it's stake. It's XDAI. I don't know what this is. Never heard of it in my life. I can't even believe I've analyzed this before. But I have. Someone requested it, and here you go, dude. Okay, XDAI. Cool.
Thank you for your daily knowledge. From Connor, I am 10 years old.
Shauna, thank you for supporting the stream. You're 10 years old. Hello, Connor. Welcome. Invest in yourself. If you invest in yourself at the age of 10 and on, oh my God, you're going to be a billionaire, okay? But it's tough to do that. Thank y'all. Yet to launch whatever this crap is, but it's there. It's like a mix between a Gartley and a bat in a way. I dig it though. So we looked at it like a month ago. It still looks great. I mean, still looks fan-friggin-tastic. God. Steak. What's up, Big Ben? Lawn care tips and Patreon are so undervalued. Yeah, dude. How to take care of Georgia, man. How to dethatch. Yeah, we've already looked at Bitcoin dominance, which is doing nothing burger, really. I mean, it's just stuck for I think, almost a week now. Same spot. Why would I look at the scam CHL? No thanks, dude. I don't look at scams. Yeah, you don't have to smash the like button. You can just press it nimbly, right? And thanks for the 1,372 people tuned in. Hey, if you're enjoying the live stream, that like button, that bell, that sub, you know in seconds we could get 700 likes. In seconds, just like we do every time. I haven't mentioned that. I haven't even said hit that like button yet, so... Yeah, we do it, man. We could rule the world with likes. And before, hey, you know, last time I called CHL a major scam, someone on Twitter's like, dude, you need to educate yourself. Here's a video. And then a bunch of bots like came in to like it and stuff. It's so ridiculous, man. It's like, this isn't our first rodeo, kid. You know how many people, how many S projects like yours have come and gone through this stream with like bots that come in, act like they have conversations with each other? It's the same pattern of scaminess. We just don't allow it. Oh, we did not check the DXY. Let's look at that, dude. Look at the US dollar, man.
Mitch, you're a legend. Can you look at a CBM seeing a cup and handle? Maybe rock on.
Cup with handle, man. Hey, I'm the US dollar, and I say continuing to dump multi-year lows. Now it'll be a while until we can say it's even more. It's just like the same, right? I mean, eventually you're like 80, 89, but really it's like 88. All right, $88 is eventually the target. It's it fell off a cliff, man. But we knew that. We've been monitoring it daily, you know. Once it broke, it even back test. Yeah, you were given the luxury of a back test to confirm the validity of what was once support, became resistance before it dumped. You even did that when you broke out of the bear flag. I mean, it's like this was coming a mile away. It was like a hurricane warning way back here, and it's like that hurricane's like a week. It's like 3 weeks off, man. All right, but I can evacuate. It hit, and it hit really hard. So there was no joke about it. It was so ugly, so weak, and it's been in a downtrend since COVID crash. Aurora Cannabis. Oh man, this one, dude. Almost like Wi-Fi. So, God, good God, did it ever even hit the all-time low? It was like 98% of the way to hitting the all-time low. The most recent thing that's happened was the
We'd like to see a look
lowest low since 2016. Yeah, we can leave Lemonade, J. Nathan. Thanks for $4.99. You know. So you broke a supply line, I guess. You're not looking like what was the other one? Was Kron? Kron was making these consecutive higher lows. This asset's not making consecutive higher lows yet. It's not even making consecutive higher highs yet. Are you gonna eventually break 1943 before you can even say maybe the trend might be reversing? Most recent major event was the lowest low you've seen in 4 years. So it's not in a bull trend. There's no harmonic here. It's just like maybe it'll keep going to the upside, but there were better weed stock plays like Kron. ACB is real bad.
Thoughts on daily ETH chart?
Sub Jimmy V, thanks for threes. We'll look at it. Eliminate. Wow, what a pump. It looked good, didn't it? Lemonade Connect. Yep. It did look good. Or once you broke, hey, if you ever broke 69.73 again, what could happen? Well, $86. That's the target. Straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up, straight down, pretty much. That's it. No surprise. This is what can happen, Larry. Yep, hidden bullish divergence happened on the 4 hour right there in the end. So 86.34, that was the target, still is a target. If you ever got back above 69, you did it, and you just went straight up. So you think maybe tomorrow, next day, we run up to test the resistance. And that's it. Nothing more to it. I liked the higher lows. It wasn't bad, man. I'm more serious about likes than Alex Cobb when I've only asked, hey, hit the like button once this stream. You hear that, chat? I asked people to hit like button once in 1 hour and 48 minutes. And I take it so seriously, right? Yep. Great logic, dude. Get wrecked US dollar. We'll see it 88 in time. Ethereum on the daily. Here it is. Let me go to the up at the equidistant. It looks prettier. What? What's going on? Oh, sorry. Duh. So used to that. There it is. Beautiful uptrend, right? Gorgeous uptrend. And you're just at the top. And yeah, if you ever break out, it could be insane. I mean, if you break 628, you break the supply line of the nice uptrend, holy crap, 784. You haven't done it yet, though, right? You're close. You're very close, but it's just that action, that event has to occur where we break all this resistance that is all congested right above us. Just above us, man. Horizontal and upsloping resistance. X marks the spot at 626, 628. Okay? Positive momentum, you're holding on to it. You know the story. If Bitcoin breaks all-time highs, Ethereum's eventually going to 784. Easy. Easiest analysis ever. If Bitcoin dumps, you're going to top out here. If Bitcoin dumps hard, this thing could very well come all the way down to the heart line at 539. Or it could, it could test the equidistant 75% trend line. Right here. 579, 580. Which you kind of did. It fell below, hit the heart line, rallied, then back tested that resistance as support before climbing again. So you're sandwiched between the upper quadrant of the equidistant channel. That's it. Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, Ethereum, let's go, dude. We had a little hidden divergence on the RSI on 4 hour and daily at the same time at a at support. It was a resistance, became support for the first time. So you know, I mean, it's just the easiest thing ever. If Bitcoin actually goes to all-time highs, then Ethereum is going to break a very critical resistance and could see substantial markup in price. Very easy. Hey, Joseph H, man, let's go. Hi in the chat, everybody. Let's get some more drinks going, man.
Is that a join?
Seriously, Joseph H, man, thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Please be sure to sync up the Patreon and the Discords. Much love. Very good. 579 patrons. Who's going to be 580? And we have 20 away till 600 patrons. It's incredible, man. And there you go. 700 likes. Like that. Thank y'all so much for the support. You know, when you do like, the reason why content creators ask for likes is streamers. You know, static videos is kind of weird, you know, because it's like, whatever. But as a streamer, you get more exposure, right? You get better attention from the YouTube algorithms, right? They'll put you above other people. Like, that stuff's real. So imagine being a viewer and complaining about someone saying hit the like button occasionally, right? How long am I streaming for? I don't know, man. We've gone pretty long for a Thursday afternoon stream just because I got another stream coming up tonight. Oops. Yeah, 19.5 right now in Bitcoin. Okay. No big deal. Not really showing an edge like Litecoin on the daily at all. And that's okay. Because it's just outperformed Litecoin so hard. But dude, we're getting closer and closer. I mean, eventually, you know, we'll be getting close enough to start playing the Hey song, but fake typing. Yep, I'm fake typing, dude. Goodness gracious. Okay, well, we've covered just about, you know, I mean, right? You've gained the value that you seek, I guess, if you're looking for like a daily analysis of like the main S coins and some stocks and commodities and aggregates. It's all good, man. So I'll just do that. I'm gonna get some dinner and then just get prepared for the night stream where maybe it'll be magic. I don't know. There's not enough pumpage right now. Thanks for the follows on Twitter, where you can follow me. Twitter.com/MitchRayTA, Instagram.com/MitchRayTA, Patreon.com/MitchRayTA. How about that, man? Got it uniform.
Can we look at TLT? Looks like the bottom might fall out of it.
Bond yields or something? So win some. Yeah, we were looking at something very similar to this. Yeah, there we got soon approaching that 149, 153 area. It's that zone of congestion, right, where you could reverse there or dump violently. So it's still not dead yet. Look at the divergence on the. You're not making lower lows anymore. Not even the previous low. You're not making a higher low. About the same low. So the divergence can play where it rallies here. All right, what if you look at it like a Wyckoff reaccumulation, and you do have yourself a little spring here, sir? Right, that's your spring, or your creek, excuse me, not spring, your creek. What if we jump across the creek, dude? Hey, what's going on? Hey, dude. Are you kidding me? Hey, Vio. Let's get some hype in the chat, man. Hype in the chat, Vio. Join the Patreon.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank you, Vio. And then also, Drone Landscapes. Thank you so much for joining the Patreon. Boom, back to back. Kangs. The double King.
Is that a joint?
Bruh.
Thank y'all. Seriously, support the stream. And at the same time, supporting the stream, you get learned. If you want to invest in yourself, you want trade setups, boom. It's a win-win-win, right? We all win. Even the moderator. Is that how it works?
V-Team cup and handle on the 4 hour. About to pop.
I don't know, man, about that, but calling it a cup with handle, man. Just bullish engulfing candle a couple days ago. No, I wouldn't call that a cup with handle. Now again, remember X, A, B, C, and you're working on D, and D is up here at 2.2 cents. That's eventually the target. You got resistance. You got to break 1.8, 1.99 cents. But if you do, the promised land will be 2.2 cents for VeChain. That's it. Now Walmart though, killing me, dude. It's making me real sad. I mean, whatever. It's fluctuating. It's almost like a rectangle now, but it's just falling off, man. Like, look at this. Maybe just becoming a more mature flag, but barely hanging on. You know, I hate it. You fell below your all-time highs, which was right here, 151. It's not over yet. It's not dead by any means. Just, you know, it looked way better, and then it back tested, and then just been dumping. It's just one of those that's tied to the mega cap, the tech that has not been doing well, while the value has just been stealing the show. Eventual target though on Walmart, I'm thinking 158 and 161. Well, that's been the case for a long time, but you're just not. It's just taking its time. Yeah, Wolfman, you get it. You get it though. Could be just a range, and then there's a creek you could jump across with the divergence on the RSI. Could take you there on the daily. What? It's interesting. What do you mean? Less icicles in the header of the chart. Dude, you don't need to see anything over here. You only look, this is why I have, are you blind? You don't see the magnified ticker and the time scale? That's all that is over here. That's all it is. You don't need to see anything here. Just you look right here. No one's ever complained about that. Like, it's crazy. Man, this is it, dude. This is it. Litecoin's the ticket. I mean, Bitcoin too, I guess, if it moons, but you get a higher multiplier on Litecoin. Hey, more Twitter followers. Thank y'all. $19.5's breaking. Well, in case you haven't noticed, 4, 8, 12, 14 hours we've been breaking 19.5 and been rejected there. Up, down, so just such a pretty potential pattern. I mean, all you did was break, and now you back tested the breakout, at least of the handle or flag, whatever, if it even is that. I'm sure you could adjust and confine it here, but just leaving it alone. I think we're good. I think we're good, man. So, thanks to the 1,228 people still here. Thanks for the 769 likes. You know, in seconds we'd get 800 if we wanted, right? 800 likes. Seems like the sweet spot for this stream. And, thank you so much for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything. Thanks for the new subs, the subs of old. And Bitcoin looking okay for now, but it's eventually on this attempted rally got to break above 19,714. Has to very soon. Catch some bids. Be sure to hit that like button, the bell, that sub on the way out. Check out patreon.com/MitchRayTA. It's pinned to the chat. 581 patrons strong. You get trade setups, education, and Discord exclusivity with an extremely active fraternal order of traders. Best way to call it, right? And it supports the stream.
Hey, Mr. Page, what are your thoughts on SPLK?
I don't know, man. I don't know, thanks. Yeah, terrible. Like, hey, high risk area. Oh my God, it was terrible. We've looked at it before. High risk area, double top. Look at this gap down. Earnings, insane levels of volume, if not historical. Yeah, all-time highs on volume, on Splunk. One top, two tops. I mean, it looked like it was diverging the whole way up, but yeah, it just fell off a cliff. Earnings happens, man. It was high risk for a long. Don't remember the last time I looked at it, but I can guarantee you, I didn't say it looked good up here, right? Oh, not much to talk about with it. How far from 38,000 subs? Good question, man. We're working on it. We're less than 100, obviously. Dang, man, we're at 34 subs away from 38,000. 34. The answer. GMO. $38K this week. Hopefully this day. Right, we could get 30-some subs right now. If people were watching that weren't subbed and they subbed right now, we would have 38K in seconds. But again, and it's up to them, you know. What's up, Tarek? What's up, Jimmy? Thanks, dude, for the sub. Oh, be sure to join the Discord too. I didn't even talk about the Discord, man. off on that today. Here's a Discord link. Join us, man. No point look at the VXX, man. Why don't you look at the VIX?
Can we look at the VXX CTF, please?
Let's just look at the VIX, because the VXX is like it's a levered ETF or an ETN that tracks volatility futures. So VIX, which VIX is well below 30. It's at 21. Good. Yeah, down and maybe low. I mean, it could rally here, but anything below 25 is really good. Right, eventually, I mean, just look at the oscillation, you know, it's like eventually below 25, it finds its way down to 11 again, you know, so yeah, I don't know what to tell you, man. There's no edge at all on the daily for the VIX, none. So it could just keep dumping, especially if this COVID fear stuff keeps going away. There you go, man. 19,450 on Bitcoin, no movement. It's like stuck. It's been stuck, you know, for again 12 hours plus. Stuck. Thanks, Micro Man, for the sub, dude. Yeah, there's 30 more subs. Down. We're not gonna get to the stream, but appreciate the consideration and the attempt, for sure. Hey, there's 800 likes. Knew it, man. Y'all just tried. Would beat 800 likes, no problem.
RSI and Demi CET bearish live on Snap for hours.
Is that a joint?
So Wolfman, Snap. It's unreal, dude. I mean, it's so crazy. All-time highs again today. Ridiculous. Exceeding a gold mean ratio. You say bearish divergence on what? Oh, 4 hour. I mean, yeah, it's kind of there. What if it just keeps building, though? It's exceeded a gold mean ratio. It's so stupid. You think $50 is psychological resistance the next target, right? Whoops. Probably where it's headed. Kind of tough. I mean, like, you could almost just do this, you know? There's just such little data. It's like a rising wedge, kind of, in a way. Upsloping price contraction of some sort. Alright, this looks like maybe that. So, I don't know, man. It's a runaway stock, dude. But yeah, definitely looks like at some point we could get a haircut, but it's more insane than Tesla right now, right? Good luck, dude. Yep, $50 could reverse violently at some point. Yep, very high risk for a long. Anyone to go long on Snap right now. Okay. So thank y'all for watching. The stream's been live for over 2 hours now. So I'll just be back later. Thanks again for the likes, love, support, contributions. Thanks for all the new patrons. Patrons have continuously supported the stream, keeping it going, supporting the community.